So recently, Conor McGregor on Instagram, I think it's on Instagram anyway, followed Jake Paul's manager.
Manager.
I'm guessing boxing manager or boxing something.
Publicist.
Yeah,
Something like
whatever. Yeah, what do you reckon?
Is it on the cards?
Is it on the cards?
Yeah.
Do you think?
Not now, but it might be a few years. But
I don't know if Conor McGregor's if he's gonna go back into boxing.
Conor McGregor's greedy. Like he wants money. Like that's fair enough. That's fair enough. If he gets beaten, he's already been beaten by Floyd. He has no reputation in boxing, and it's gonna be a 30 million payout minimum.
I don't think it matters what Jake Paul does in boxing.
But
if Jake Paul beats Conor McGregor, it is the most. Even though I'm not saying like Jake Paul's not better than McGregor at boxing, but I think it is the worst thing that could possibly happen for Conor McGregor.
look,
that is career.
Yeah,
ending.
It's humiliating.
This is Conor McGregor we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Money. He wants to super yacht. If he's gonna get
but also, how much is it going to cost him if he loses? Future earnings.
Yeah, but he's dying out anyway.
That's true.
He keeps losing.
No,
like, he's lost his spirit. I don't think there's much big money fights in him anymore.
Yeah, but I feel like
there's not.
It's not. So
no. The thing with Conor McGregor is though, like, if it affects his branding of like, I don't really want to buy his stuff because he's lost to Jake Paul.
At the minute he's lost his he lost to Floyd Mayweather. There's no shame. There's no shame in that at all. He's the best in the world. The fact that he lasted as long as he did is like quality. And that was everyone knew that was a moneymaker. Yeah. Odds were stacked way against him, so there's no shame in that. He lost to Khabib. Khabib's the best
pretty much
that there has pretty much ever been. Like one of the best pound for pound fighters in the UFC. No shame in that, and done better than most people against him. He lost. He's the ones that are hitting him the most are the recent Dustin Poirier ones.
Yeah.
The back-to-back losses he had. Obviously, one was a leg break, but they're the ones that are hurting him. So, but today he's not really had anything.
Actually, now you think about it, I think it's going to happen because have you seen how much the muscle he's actually put on quite recently?
Yeah,
Conor McGregor.
He's a big boy.
Bulky boy.
It does look like he's bulking for Jake because Jake's pretty bulked. It could be. No, you actually think about it. You actually think about it. Now I think about it.
Bulking.
That makes more sense.
I hope we fight. I'm bulking.
No, yeah.
Not like DJ.
I mean, I don't know the heights. I think Jake Paul's like 6 foot and McGregor's 5'9". I think.
Is that small?
I think he's about.
I'm probably not far 5'9", but I mean, I thought he was like.
I think he's about 5. No,
he's small. No. He's small.
He's like 5'9", 5'10". I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that could possibly be it. Like put it on the weight
very cute
to even the playing field.
Yeah.
Well, he'd have to put on some muscle because Jake Paul can, as we've seen, knock people out.
As I say, they both love money. They're just looking at a huge paycheck because the pair of them probably realise they've not got long in the spot. I think Jake's got a longer left.
This is what I was just going to say.
I just don't.
Who do you think would swerve who? Do you think?
Oh, Jake Paul would never swerve the McGregor fight.
I don't think he
would.
Not
not in a million years, mate. I don't think. I think if Jake Paul loses, it wouldn't bother Jake Paul. I don't think he cares.
With the way things are going, he's entitled to one loss.
Oh yeah,
like no one's expecting
against McGregor.
No one's expecting him to go
he's overperformed anyway.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, but there's talks about like Mike Tyson fighting him.
No, that's Logan Paul.
Oh yeah, that's Logan Paul.
That's Logan Paul.
Oh, is that Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Is it?
But
even that's mental.
Yeah. But
money, innit? That's all people care about anymore.
The thing is, like, well,
there's no.
It's an exhibition match. No one's going to get knocked out in Tyson versus Logan Paul. And the thing is, with the McGregor Jake Paul, someone could get knocked out.
Yeah.
And it's like that is completely career finished for McGregor, and it is a damage to his brand 100%.
Yeah,
because at the minute, like, there are people like all he's done is he's taken fights, he's earned millions and millions.
I believe he's sold the whiskey off.
Well, he's definitely still,
because now he's got an owl, isn't he? He's got an owl now.
Owl.
He's got like he's been
an owl,
like
I think you meant
beer owl.
Owl.
Just got the owl. Yeah, no.
Well, he's definitely still like holding it all the time, though. I see that all the time.
Yeah.
So maybe
I think he's sold like
part of it.
Yeah, I think they sell off the big part of it and they just keep 10-20%.
Yeah, I mean, I think I said before, like most of his earnings are from outside businesses as opposed to his UFC career anyway.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's money.
Needs to make sure that's intact. And whether that does have detriment or not, I'm not sure. But
it wouldn't surprise me if, like, here's a question. Who's more interesting to you now, Floyd Mayweather or Jake Paul right now?
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul. So...
Wait. Did you mean to say Conor McGregor?
No, I'm just saying on scale. So, like, Floyd Mayweather, he's making so much money because he has his own... he sells the tickets, rents the arena. That's why he's making so much money.
yeah,
But Jake Paul's doing the same thing now. On his next few fights, he's started up this production. He's basically just copying what he's doing, which is fair game. But I think Conor McGregor would have a lot bigger payout than he would have done with Floyd. I mean, we're talking like he got paid 45 million just for Floyd, wasn't it?
I don't know
it was like
the
45,
numbers.
Yeah, it was like 45, and Floyd was like over 130 something million. Yeah,
I knew it was over 100.
So it wouldn't surprise me that he probably could get 60 million out of this fight.
Oh,
Jake Paul might even get 100 million.
I'm not disagreeing with that at all. I think this might be the biggest fight money wise that McGregor could take. But like we were saying, if he loses, that's it done.
But his rep's half done anyway.
It's not. It's not.
I don't think he's at the point of career ending.
Yeah, but we're talking of a huge payout compared to what people are used to. You go back like 5 or 6 years ago, a huge fight was like 5 million.
34.
That's young. That's quite young in the he's considered his prime, really. 28 to 34 sort of thing.
But we're talking about figures that doesn't exist in this sport until now. Like, we're talking about people's career. Like, but Mike Tyson, I mean, how much did Mike Tyson even earn over his whole...
Oh, I don't know.
He earned a lot, but a lot of it got taken from him.
He spunked loads as well.
I'm sure he made like 800 million or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was also like it weren't social media and stuff then.
No, but he got done by his promoter, didn't he? That's it, Don King. Got done over by him big time.
I'm standing by. I just think as soon as they've seen stupid amounts of millions,
I agree. It would be very hard for him to turn down. I don't think either of them are going to go, 60 million. Nah.
No, mate,
but I think you get used to what you're performing for, because if you're if you're having a fight and you're only making 5 million, it's like, I can't bother getting out of bed for that. But he knows he can make 45 million.
Yeah.
And I think he's come accustomed to the level. And I think 5 million for a fight and have 15 fights to earn 60 million, can't be bothered.
Like, whatever happens is guaranteed 2 fights. Do you know what I mean? Even if Conor McGregor wins, Jake Paul was probably...
what will probably happen...
Vice versa.
They'll have a rematch. Whatever happens,
that's
it'll be
what
a rematch.
Yeah.
So
the thing
they're going to get paid twice.
And McGregor's never been knocked out.
No.
Like not like knocked out clean like Tyron Woodley.
Yeah, I've done him once.
Like he got knocked down by Poirier, then like the fight was stopped. But like
he's not been Sparko on, on his face. Like
there's all these little things like
pride.
I know you're saying like he's he's half done with fighting anyway, and he is, but his reputation is still intact, because it's like you can never knock a geezer for taking fights when he's worth hundreds of millions.
No. He's like nearly 200 million now.
And also they're both like ego machines.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's what people want to see. Like he's like Conor McGregor's like the master of mugging people off, basically. Yeah. But then Jake Paul's the master of getting underneath people's skins. It's just like...
But bear in mind, you've also got Sean O'Malley now, which is the new McGregor for the UFC. Yeah. So he's been somewhat, not replaced, but I think he's had his sell-by date for what he's been doing. He's coming towards an end.
He definitely he's like in the later stages, 100%.
This fight is the big firework display at the end. He's probably going to make more money doing one fight than the next 5 years doing this.
Yeah.
Plus, he's got broken leg, and he's obviously getting weak. Like, he's getting more fragile.
It depends on what he wants now. Like, I think if he wants to fight in the UFC,
he's an entrepreneur at heart, not UFC fighter.
But like, there's still fights left. Like, there's Nate Diaz. There's that fight that everyone would still watch.
There's a lot of money to be made out of that.
If Khabib come back and fought him, like, everyone would watch that again. But I think that is probably it. Like, after them Dustin Poirier fights, like, maybe he is going to start looking at If he doesn't want to do UFC anymore, maybe he's going to start looking at the Jake Paul one.
But like at the end of the day, it's like when you got that much money and he's like a businessman, like when he starts reinvesting to possibly to 300 million soon, time he's 40, he could be worth 600-700 million.
Yeah.
Time he's 50, he could be multiple billions. Like I just don't see what's the point in doing what you're still doing unless it's for the big 50 million plus checks. I personally just don't see the point in these little fights. It's not worth it.
Unless
it's not worth.
Well, yeah.
Like,
unless he loves it.
If you're worth, right, let's say it's 200 million. It's like I'll pay you 5 million to go and get your fucking skull smashed in, like 6 times a year or whatever it is. Ain't worth it.
No,
it's not worth it. Like if you're worth that much, why risk your health on it? Not worth it.
That's the thing. I mean,
unless somebody's like 50 million plus, you go, I'll talk to you.
Is there probably also what you're saying about your health? Like you might be thinking, well, my next fight could be my last, so why not?
Yeah, I feel like you're thinking well too like McGregor's level-headed.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a businessman at heart. He just sees numbers
and thinks to himself that he'll beat any geezer.
Yeah.
I don't think he's mentally stable, but yeah. Well, let's see. I mean, I hope it does happen because it would be. I would love to see it.
To watch,
but I can't lie.
And he has Bolt.
I would really. I don't mind seeing Jake win now. I don't mind seeing Jake win now, but I would not want to see McGregor get beat by him.
No,
that would crush me inside.
Jake would be unbearable.
Yeah,
he's unbearable now, but he'd be. Unbearable.
I don't think he's ever going to be a nice person. Like. I don't dislike him. We've had this chat before, but I've seen him on a few podcasts lately, and he's trying to be grown up. You just look into someone's soul, and you're just like, it's just staging half of that. I just think at heart you're a bit of a bellend. Like
he's kind of like the school ground bully.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of things about him, like over the years, like from other YouTubers that have met him, and that's what sort of formed my opinion. I was thinking. He sounds like a proper twat.
I want to like him, but I don't know if he genuinely is a nice person.
No.
Probably not.
Right, there you go, people. If you haven't already, drop a little like on the video, drop a sub, join the Illuminati, make it official. New podcast every Sunday night. Be there or be square.
Bye.